Good morning, Nursery. Today is Tuesday and we are going to be reading the story of the enormous turnip. It's a traditional tale. The title is The Enormous Turnip. And let's look at the picture on the front to see if we can think what it might be about. There's two people here, look like they might be farmers, and a very, very big vegetable. Do you reckon that might be a turnip? I think so. Let's read the story and find out. The Enormous Turnip, and the author is Irene Yates. The illustrator who drew the pictures is Jan Lewis. Once a man came out to his garden with his turnip seeds and his hoe. He dug and he delved and he set his seeds in a row, planting his seeds just like we did. He cared for his seeds and he watered them well, and the turnip seeds began to swell. See how they're starting to soak up the water and get a root at the bottom and germinate just like our cress seeds did. In a very few days came little green leaves. They poked and they pushed and they pointed. The man with the hoe rolled up his sleeves. "That's a weed." He plucked out the weeds and he raked off the rubble. He didn't know there was going to be trouble. He's looking after these so carefully as they grow, taking away all the weeds, making sure they're well watered and have plenty of light. At last the turnips began to grow. They got bigger and bigger and bigger. And the man with the hoe said, "So, we'll have turnips for breakfast and lunch and for tea, and turnips for supper too, thanks to me." And one of the turnips, the best of the lot, began to take over the whole of his plot. Look at that one. It's enormous. It grew bigger and bigger every day. It was huge. It was vast. It was enormous. The other poor turnips got out of its way. The man was baffled, but he kept on hoeing, and the enormous turnip kept on growing. The man thought it must be time at last to pull the turnip, but it just stuck fast. "Come and help heave," called the man to his wife. The man pulled the turnip, the wife pulled the man, but the enormous turnip just wouldn't budge. Oh dear, it's really stuck. "Come and help heave," called the wife to the boy. The man pulled the turnip, the wife pulled the man, the boy pulled the wife, but the enormous turnip just wouldn't budge. "Come and help heave," called the boy to a girl. The man pulled the turnip, the wife pulled the man, the girl pulled the boy, but the enormous turnip just wouldn't budge. How many are pulling now? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really stuck. "Come and help heave," called the girl to a dog. The man pulled the turnip, the wife pulled the man, the boy pulled the wife, the girl pulled the boy, and the dog pulled the girl, but the enormous turnip just wouldn't budge. Oh my goodness, do you think they're ever going to get it out? "Come and help heave," called the dog to a cat. So the man pulled the turnip, the wife pulled the man, the boy pulled the wife, the girl pulled the boy, the dog pulled the girl, and the cat pulled the dog. But the enormous turnip just wouldn't budge. "Come and help heave," called the cat to a mouse. Oh my goodness me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people are now pulling. Ready? The man pulled the turnip, the wife pulled the man, the boy pulled the wife, the girl pulled the boy, the dog pulled the girl, the cat pulled the dog, the mouse pulled the cat. Squeak! And the enormous turnip shot right out with a thud and a thwack and a thump, and they all fell back with a bumpity bump bump. Whoops! Ouch! Meow! Oh my goodness, they've got it out at last. Then it was turnip for breakfast and lunch and for tea, turnip for supper, and oh dearie me, the turnip's so good that they can't get their fill, and it's just so enormous they're eating it still. The end. That really was an enormous turnip. Have any of you eaten a turnip before? I have. They are yummy, the vegetables. Have it with my dinner sometimes. But I've never had one that's that enormous, and I certainly have never eaten one for breakfast. What was your favourite part of the story? And who was your favourite character? I really liked the farmer, the man, because he looked after his seeds so well. Well done, everyone. We've read The Enormous Turnip. I'd love you to talk about that story or a different story with your family. Talk about the title, the author, and all the things that happened in the story. Maybe you could look at the front cover like I did and try and guess what happens in the story. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to practice the number 4. So we've already learnt 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, round and around and around we go. When we get back home we've made 0. Start at the top and down we run, that's the way we make a 1. Around and back on a railroad track, 2, 2, 2. Around the tree and around the tree, that's the way we make a 3. And, pardon me, sorry. Now we're going to do number 4. And to do number 4, show me 4 fingers first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. We're going to go down and over, down some more. That's the way we make a 4. Down and over, pencil off, down some more. That's the way we make a 4. We'll do it here. Down and over, down some more. That's the way we make a 4. And do you remember last week I had a little tray and I had some goopy shower gel inside it? Well, this time I've got some little beads. You could use salt. These are little bath beads. You could use salt, you could use sand, you could use rice, porridge oats, loads of different things. I'm using these little beads today so I can do some sensory with my finger. So I'm going to do down, oh, a bit slippery today, down and over, down some more. That's the way I make a 4. Down and over, down some more. That's the way I make a 4. And then I can give a little shake. I can do it again. Down and over, down some more. That's the way we make a 4. Down and over, down some more. That's the way we make a 4. I could practice writing all different things in here. I could practice the number 1. Start at the top and down we run. That's the way we make a 1. Round and around and around we go. When we get back home we've made 0. Around and back on a railroad track. 2, 2, 2. You have a go at doing number 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Show me 4? Yeah. Well done. I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye.